Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Let's wait for a minute, see who we got coming in. Wait for a minute, see who we got coming in. Wait for a minute. And if they don't come on in, we're going to go ahead and get it going. We're going to go ahead and get it rolling. We're going to get it going. Come on in, come on in. We're going to wait for a second for them to come on in. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday to everybody. How's everybody doing today? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. USCJ here. We got to talk about, we got some huge news this week. Huge news this week. Huge news. Tap in. Let me know who's all in here today. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday to everybody. Who's all in here? Hit me in that comment section. Let me know who's all in here. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Who's all? Let me know who's in here. We're gonna get going in about 1 minute. We got a lot of news to cover. We got some huge news that took place this week. And listen, it's on. USC chosen 16. What's good, brothers? What's good? What's good? We got a lot of news to cover. A lot of news to cover. Some good news to cover. Chris, what's up? What's up, Big Chris? What's the word? What's the word? What's up? What's up? Jax Max, what's up with it, bro? How's it going? From Oklahoma, how you doing, brother? Boomer sooner to you, my man. Hey, we got some news to cover today. Some news to cover, some big news to cover. Listen, we got a lot to cover, man. We got a lot to cover. We're going to get into it, man. And everybody coming on. We got about 9 on. They coming 11 on now. We coming. Here, ready or not, here we come. We coming, we coming, we coming. We coming. Hey, check this out. We got some news this week, and you know what's crazy? This is the ironic thing about all this. The ironic thing about all this is that I came to you guys, Archer Quick, what's up? Kangaroo Black, what's up, my brother? Roll Tide, Kangaroo Black, that's my Bama partner right there. Look, check this out, man. We got some huge news this week, and ironically, when I got off the web with you the other day, YouTube with you the other day, we talked about Jordan Addison, of course, but then we also talked about the fact that, you know, I went on this little, I guess you can call it rant, that we needed some interior players. Right when we finished this, lo and behold, about an hour later, we get these commits. So we're going to talk about that. We got to talk about Jordan Addison. We got to talk about these commits. And we got to talk, we got a few things we need to cover, some NCAA things that's going on. And we got to talk about digital asset. What's up with it? What's up with it? Listen, like, share, subscribe, USCJ32. I need you guys to hit me in the comment section with this. Now, listen, I got to cover this first. Because the other day, I came on and I talked about Jordan Addison, and apparently my comments got taken out of context, and apparently somebody felt like I was belittling Jordan Addison, which was totally not the case. I gave Jordan Addison his props. I felt like he's one of the best receivers to play the game last year. My only comparison was, if he wasn't coming, I felt like USC would be okay. So my comments might have been taken from some people, because I read a couple comments. They said that you know, they felt like I was kind of harsh on them, but I felt like I wasn't. I was talking about from the aspect of USC has always had wide receivers, and what I mean by that, you look at Amon St. Brown, you look at Michael Pittman Jr., who's in the league right now. You look at Robert Woods, who's in the league right now. You look at Juju Smith-Schuster, who's in the league right now. You look at Marquise Lee. You look at all these receivers that we've never had a receiver problem. That was my point I was making. And so I felt like with the talent we have right now, we will be okay. And I think I made it clear that I said that Jordan Addison, he will be a good pickup. In fact, we're going to run a 4-receiver set. We're running a 4-receiver set, so you can still have the guys that I mentioned, which is Gary Bryant Jr., which is going to be Addison, which would be Mario Williams, and then we throw one of our big receivers, such as a Kyle Ford or a Kyron Ware-Hudson or a Terrell Bynum. Right? Yeah, we do got a sense of the world, man. So look, I'm just coming back at him, USCJ16. I'm just coming back at him to say, look, if it was taken out of context, my bad. I told you guys a couple months ago that when I started this YouTube channel, It will be no bashing of kids because at the end of the day, these are young kids and these are youngsters, man, and they have feelings. And so it was nothing. Jordan Addison is a beast. Straight up, he's a beast. My only thing was I felt like if we didn't get him, we would have what we need. And I felt like we should go after interior players. And lo and behold, we're going to switch to that real quick. This week, we got some interior players. See, I felt like all we needed to complete this team is some interior players. And I think it's more coming. I think it's a linebacker. I think he's in JUCO transfer. We're going to talk about him. But then we got the guy. Let's look at it right here. We got this week. This week, we got JUCO, where's he at? We got Butler Community College offensive lineman, Cooper Lovelace, 6'5", 320. Now, this guy was a starter in junior college. He just committed. He's getting ready to get. This was my only thing. We needed these guys right here. We need these interior players. This is a guy that can probably come in and plug. If anything, he's going to add some depth. But it appears to be this guy, looking at one of the guys talk about him on the Twitter, this guy looked like a guy that's going to actually come in and make some things happen. Him along with that other guy that transferred from Virginia. His name is Cooper Lovelace, 6'5", 320. And when asked about his playing style, this is what Cooper Lovelace said. He said, I play violent. This is the type of language I want to hear, baby. He says, I play violent. This is the type of stuff I want to hear. We need some big uglies. We need some big nasties that's going to get in the trenches and that's going to play violent. Listen, if you got to grab the dude by the armpit, grab him by the armpit, man, when you locking up with him. I want some guys to play. This is football. This is not tennis. This is football. And so my thing was, I said, look, I want us to have some interior players. And sure enough, an hour after we locked it down, we closed it down on Tuesday, we locked in some interior players, man. Like, share, subscribe, USCJ32, Instagram, USCJ32. It's going to be on Instagram, USCJ32. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Listen, so we got him. And then we landed this other guy here, Wyoming D tackle, or defensive end. This is he's a 6'5" guy, 240, and he had 87 tackles last year. 13 tackles for loss, and 10 sacks. This guy's name is Solomon Byrd, man. He's a big guy, man. And I'm going to tell you, I need you guys to hit me in the comment section. I looked at some of his film after he committed. I looked at some of his film. 2023 season is going to be, hey, bro, listen, DM 49ers. It's going to be a straight up takeover. This is my only argument. All we needed was these interior players that have committed to us this week. And this is not the only one. This guy right here had 87 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, and along with 13 sacks. Now, here's the big question right here. Here's the question I need to know from you guys in the comment section. Who are you gonna put at those defensive ends now? You know we got Romillo Height. You know we got the Arizona State transfer as well, the freshman All-American. Who are we gonna put with this Solomon guy? I mean, this guy. Glenn, what's up, baby? Hey, I'm glad you made it this time, man. I'm glad you made it, man. Hey, we all the way live, big Glenn. Listen, who are you guys going to put now that we got this Wyoming transfer? Because his production is proven, man. Hey, they always say, like, the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the pudding. We got this guy, man. So, Arizona State guy. And so where do you put Corey Foreman? Where do you put Romillo Height? Where do you put the Arizona State transfer defensive end? And where do you put this Solomon guy? Listen, if anything, we got depth, but who are we going to start? I know we got to prove it in the fall, but based on what you guys see now, what do you guys think, man? Like, share, subscribe, USCJ32 on Instagram. Listen, and those are the two big commits. Those are interior players that we so desperately needed this week, and we got them. So we got some interior players, and I would say we maybe even need one more. But check this out. Here's a linebacker. It's a linebacker on here. He's in a JUCO right now. His name is Gavin Forche. He's 6'3", 220, and he may be coming. It looks like he's crystal ball to us. He's a linebacker, JUCO guy right now. And listen, he may, I'm not saying this is the case. He may come take Randall Gopher's spot, man. Because this guy, production in his motor, is game time, baby. It's go time. Let me say it again. This is his name is Gavin Forche, 6'3" linebacker, 220, and he may be coming starting next to Sean Lee. Listen, I have been saying this for the longest. We need to get these linebackers. We need to get these defensive ends. We need to get these interior players. And this week, we got two, I'm going to say 2.5, because this guy is crystal ball to us, this linebacker. USC offered him. And so he's crystal ball. That dude, hey, TJ Maxx, he's a beast, man. I told you Addison's good. Hey, listen, we're going to get into that in a minute. We're going to talk about Addison in a minute. And for those who just coming on, I had to make an apology because I think some people took my comments out of context. And what I mean is missions. Hey, I'm yelling because it's go time. That's why. Hey, it's go time. That's why. I'm an Oklahoma fan, but much respect. Hey, look, hey, much respect to you, Oklahoma fan. Look, so listen, this guy, he got a motor on him, man, this linebacker, man. So listen. Oh, let me say this. My comments were taken out of text. I was talking about Jordan Addison, and I was saying that because of basically the history that USC has, such as Michael Pittman Jr., Mamon St. Brown, all these guys who are in the league right now, Robert Woods, Marquise Lee, you look at these guys right now, and Juju Smith-Schuster, we got guys in the league right now. When we weren't even really just considered to be good, we still produce these guys, and they're in the league right now. So my main argument was USC never had a receiver problem, right? USC has never had a receiver problem. So I was saying, instead of getting Addison to put inside that, you know, the interior players, but I'm going to say this. It looks like we're getting them, and I'm not saying that Addison won't be, I won't saying that Addison won't be a threat, because you can put Addison on one side, and you could put Mario on one side, and still have Gary Bryant Jr., and maybe a Kyle Ford, or maybe a Terrell Bynum or something, or Karan Ware-Hudson. So listen. Those comments were taken. Somebody felt like in the comment section that I was taking it out. They took it out of context. They felt like that I was actually taking a shot at Addison, but I wasn't saying that. I was saying that when he gets here, it's going to be the same type of talent, and you're going to find that he hasn't had to play with this type of talent on one team. I think he was kind of a one-man show over at Pittsburgh. That's all I was saying. I wasn't taking no shot at him. And so, by the way, Addison will be here this weekend. Addison will be here this weekend. Do we still want him? Yes. I said that the other day. Absolutely, we still want him. Can we use him? I said this the other day because I went back and looked at my video. Absolutely, we can use him. But we're not going to go crazy if we don't get him. That was my statement. So now all these people taking the comments. Oscar, what's up, brother? Let's go, bro. What's good? TJ Matt, not sure how your immediate linebacker situation. Look, you know, our immediate linebacker situation, we still trying to gather the pieces together because we got Julian Simon, who I've heard great things about in the spring, and then we got Rajon Davis. What's up, my brother Kasim? What's up, brother? What's up with it? Fight on, man. Hey, look, and we still got Julian Simon, we still got Rajon Davis, and I'm telling you, Sean Lee, if you remember, YouTubers can be a bit, they are sensitive, bro. I told everybody at the beginning of when I started this channel a couple months ago, I said that we won't take shots at people. These are people's kids. These people have feelings. It's something I would never do. So apparently somebody perceived it the wrong way. Brand Group, what's up, brother? So, you know, so listen, like, share, subscribe, USCJ32. I need you guys to hit me in the comment section. This week is a huge week. Listen, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get back to you guys Friday. When I hung up the phone on Tuesday, when I got off on YouTube on Tuesday, man, I was about to go crazy. I felt like I was about to do backflips all in the street because we got this guy. I couldn't get back on. Don't let him off track. Hey, Big Corey, what's up with it, Big Corey? Hey, listen. Shout out to Corey, too. Corey be giving me a lot of information, man. Shout out to Big Corey. I wanted to do backflips because I could not. Me and Corey was talking yesterday on Instagram. You know, we be hitting each other with a voice message, and I wanted to do backflips. Corey was sending me some stuff. I'm on the road. I couldn't do nothing. The media has SC4. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Oscar, we're going to talk about that. That's one of the other things because bet online. Well, hold on for a second. We're going to get into that. Like, share, subscribe, USCJ32. But listen, I literally want to do backflips. We got the commitment from the offensive lineman, and then we got the commitment. Hey, Riley is getting it done, bro. Riley is getting it done. And then we got the commitment from Wyoming. That kid commitment from Wyoming, that defensive end, that dude look like a grown man, straight up. And so I need you guys to hit me a like in the comment section. Tell me, where do you see Corey Foreman? Did you know access? Why do you consider Bryce Young throwing the Addison template? I don't consider it. I don't consider that tampering. We USC. Let me tell you something. I guess you're a Bama fan. We don't consider Bryce Young throwing to. We don't consider Bryce Young throwing to Addison tampering. Well, I mean, we never said that. That's coming from everybody else. Everybody's accusing us of tampering. Trojan War, what's up with it? Shout out to all the Trojans. We never even mentioned tampering. We don't even touch the tampering. It's everybody that comes at us with the tampering. All of a sudden, let me tell you something. Hakeem Mesidor out of West Virginia. I see this guy's channel from West Virginia. He says, we're tampering because he goes in the portal. The Pittsburgh receiver, Jordan Addison, he goes in the portal. They accuse us of tampering, right? It doesn't matter what player. Caleb Williams, they say we tampering. Mario Williams, we tampering. Every player that we touch, but nobody says nothing about the Georgia Tech running back, Anthony Spears. Yeah, Georgia Tech running back he was the best running back that came from Georgia Tech, right? He came from Georgia Tech and Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's at Alabama. Nobody said nothing about that. Nobody said nothing about Louisville's best receiver getting taken from Alabama, but nobody says nothing about that. But when it's USC, all of a sudden we tampering. So digital act. Okay, I got you. You're an SC fan. I got you. I feel you. My bad, brother. Okay, so it ain't. We have to keep all the top talent in Cali. No doubt, bro. Hey, listen, we got to keep all the top talent in Cali, man. So that is the big news. Check this out. Now we're gonna go to recruiting updates. Braxton Myers, 6'1", 185, Coppell, Texas, class of 2023, committed yesterday. Big time cornerback. He is a big time. He's ranked number 8 nationally, number 126 overall. Braxton Myers, 6'1", 185 out of Coppell, Texas, class of 23. Listen, our class of 23 is about to be, look, we're going for the number 1 class. You already got Malachi Nelson. You already got Makai Lemon. You already got Zachariah Branch. Man, we are about, now we got this guy that just committed. Oh, and by the way, Deuce Robinson, who is he's a once-in-a-lifetime tight end. Players have options just like schools have options. If a kid wants to leave, I'm like, bye. Hey, real talk, man. Hey, TJ Mack. Hey, listen. If they want to leave. We not hating on nobody if they want to leave. Listen, coaches have done it for years. Players, they get their bag, they get their money. Matter of fact, do you remember what's the coach, the Arizona Cardinals coach? He came to USC and then left us hanging dry. Kingsbury. He comes to USC. He gets ready to commit to us and come. We think we got about to have a big time change of programs. He comes and then he shakes the spot on us. How you gonna come and then shake the spot on us like that? We thought we about to get rid of you know who, and then all of a sudden, hey, you gone, bro. What's the deal? And so they can do what they want to do. So why can't players do what they want to do? So check this out. So this week, let me talk about Deuce Robinson. You guys look him up. 24/7 Sports, who is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. He's the number 1 tight end. So we already got Malachi Lemon. We already got Makai Nelson. We already got Zachariah Branch. And now Deuce Robinson is tight end, the number 1 tight end in the country. Man, the dude is 6'6". Man, the guy that he puts me in the frame of is I can't remember that Alabama tight end that went to the league. He got drafted a few years ago. This dude is so big, and he's 225, and he's been crystal ball to us. I agree with most of your last video. You guys need a front 7. Hey, man. Hey, there you go. Hey, Kasim, 6'6", 230. Dude is a monster. This guy is he's going to be some serious go time for us. So, we possibly, and we signed a good running back, too, out of Texas. I think he's going to be higher ranked than that coming after next year, probably. But he's a 3-star. But listen, like, share, subscribe, USCJ32. So, listen. Everybody that thought I was coming down on Addison, man, I was not coming down on Addison. He's coming in this week. He went to Texas, and by the way, after he leaves us, he's going to Bama. After he leaves us, he's visiting Bama. He had Texas first, he has Bama, and then he has us, and then he has Bama. So that's where he's going to be going. That's going to be his movement. Philly, Dublin, Philly. Listen, man. I felt like they was. I didn't feel like I was targeting him. I didn't belittle him. Matter of fact, I spoke about Big Dog Henzo Crimes. Hey, what's up with it? Hey, listen, I spoke about his yards that he had 1,575 yards. I spoke about that. Only thing I was saying is that, Brian, what's up, my brother? Hey, the only thing I was saying is that, you know, he comes here, it's going to be equal amount of opportunity for everybody. Those 100 catches, that's not going to be no more. You might get 40 catches. Corey, Addison might cancel Bama. Okay, yeah, Corey, you absolutely right. He may cancel it. He might fall in love. Like I said to you guys before, man, Addison is from Frederick, Maryland. Listen, our quarterback is from the Maryland area. These guys they know each other very well. So I'm gonna say this, it's probably 80% chance that this guy's coming to USC. So to clarify things once again, my last video, I wasn't down on them, but it's gonna be some go time. You're gonna have to, when you get here, you got to work, and when you get here, you're gonna find out, Oscar, we need O-line, D-line. Hey, we need O-line, D-line, and we got one this week. We got one this week, and we got a D-line this week. And so, but when you come here, Mr. Addison, it's gonna be some serious. You're gonna be surprised because, like I said, you look at Amon St. Brown, you look at Pittman, you look at Robert Woods, you look at Juju Smith-Schuster, you look at all these guys in the league right now. Some of these guys played on, except Juju. NIL stands for now it's legal. Hey, Johnny. Hey, it's straight up legal, man. It's legal. Hey, it's go time. Hey, unless they put these sanctions in place, these rules, we can do whatever we want to do. So why everybody be tripping? It is go time. So I'm not tripping. Hey, may the best man. Hey, may the best man. USC was the sleeping giant. The SEC dominance coming to a SEC scale. Man, this is why. How in the world? Tell me this. How you gonna have the best class in the country? No, not even just Texas A&M. How you gonna have the best class in the country, and then have the best class of all time? Not just in the country. You got the best class of all time, and you crying. You see the writing on the wall. You straight crying. Jimbo Fisher is a fraud, man. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. I can't. When you operate like that, man, I mean, you got the. And then he says that he didn't use the NIL. All of us are partakers, man. We all fellowship with the NIL, baby. We all fellowship with the NIL. Jimbo Fisher did. Nick Saban did. Kirby Smart did. Everybody is. It's fair game out there. It's no real rules put in place right now. Now you guys do know. And I told you guys that the Pac-12 and the SEC commissioner and the Pac-12 commissioner is getting played big time, man. Because why are you going to link up with the SEC commissioner? Why are you linking up with the SEC commissioner? You getting played, bro. Why are you linking up with the SEC commissioner thinking it's going to benefit him? And I've seen some comments this week. The SEC commissioner just said, we're going to be good either way. We know you're going to be good either way because we know that most of your schools, a lot of your schools got big-time boosters. And we know that if they do shut it down, it's going to really benefit you guys. Man, you guys hit me in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. So listen, those are the things we got. We got those, I'm from Cali, living in Georgia. Currently, trust me, the SEC is concerned. I know, hey, I know that they're concerned. They are absolutely frightened right now. Why else would you be on the top of your game, St. Nick, and making these comments? Why else would you be? Exactly. All of a sudden, the SEC wants to get. You guys remember, let me tell you this. You know what they want to do? 49, Oscar Hunter, they're coming in 2003 class, get them all. Hey, for real. Hey, do you guys remember the story I did a couple months ago about Fred Taylor? He admitted to taking $50,000 from Georgia, but ended up going to Florida anyway. Listen, they want to keep it this way. This is the way they want to keep it. And so now you want to keep it this way. So see, I'm telling you, it's fair game. Johnny John, you should come on my Sooner Magic show sometime. Hey, hit me at USCJ32 on Instagram. Inbox me. Let's conversate about it, Johnny John. I'm gonna come on there. I'm gonna represent the Trojan. We're gonna be fighting on though. Hey, look, hit me at USCJ32 on Instagram, and we can make it happen. But check this out. So those are the news and note items. We got the community college player, absolutely, Stephanie Messer, absolutely need to lead the Pac-12. Man, you know what, Stephanie? We're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna do a whole nother show for that because I kind of I alluded to that last week, Tuesday. We kind of need to talk about that because right now that Pac-12 commissioner, man, he's being played. I don't know if somebody's in his pocket. Why else would you link up? Why else are you linking up with the SEC? SEC or the sheep, they're gonna get beat by LSU. Johnny John, let's talk football like respect. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, Johnny, check this out. Always talk respectful, man. It's no, I always say it even here, man. I don't, and no foul language, none of that stuff, man. We just keeping it 100, man. We just talk about football, but as well as your fans, we got enthusiastic fans as well. So that's how we gonna keep it, man. So fight on, man. Let me know. Just hit me, man. But check this out. So we got that. So we got the crystal ball, Deuce Robinson, and then we got the JUCO transfer, possibly crystal ball to us, and then so we got all that. So check this out. So here, check this out. BettingOnline.com. Check this one out. BettingOnline.com. They just released their betting lines, and they got USC favorite to win the Pac-12. They got. Hey, look it up for yourself. Glenn, Jay, totally agree. You find out. Hey, look this up for yourself. BettingOnline.com. USC is a 2-1 favorite. I'm about to read it to you. USC is a 2-1 favorite to win the Pac-12. Utah, 11-5 favorite to win the Pac-12. Oregon, 5-1 favorite to win the Pac-12. Talk back to me, man. Talk back to me. Brian, talk to me. Hey, talk to me. We are favorites. What? Listen. I told you guys in another show back, I said they got information that they gather together when they do this betting, right? They got information that they gather together, they compile this information together, and they put it on a system, and they got USC. I'm telling you, this is the portal players. I told you guys too. These portal players that we got. Let's go through them. You got Caleb Williams, you got Mario Williams, you got Latrell McCutcheon. You got Auburn transfer. You got Sean Lee. You got Travis Dye. You got Austin Jones. All these transfer players that we got, these are players that were productive at their other school. They were starters. These are not just Mickey Mouse, Patty Cake Baker man type guys. These guys were some serious type cats, man. So now that they here, these guys, the same production, these guys are gathering this information together. The same production, they now projecting that to be here on the field. So now that we got them on the field, they got us number 1 to win the Pac-12. Now you tell me that. Now I seen some sites that said this is a better site. I seen some little Mickey Mouse site got USC behind UCLA. Hey, you out your mind. Get out of here with that. I don't even talk. I can't even do that. Listen. Betting online, there's no bias when it comes to money. Hey, thank you, Mark. There's no bias when it comes to money. There's no bias, but you get 24/7 sports. Like today, I've seen 24/7 sports. They got a big picture of Jordan Addison and then Quentin Ewers. I can't remember what the article said. Somebody could say it. It said match made in heaven. Something crazy. But my thing is like this. You got him on there, and with him. But Quentin Ewers, he left. He couldn't even beat out C.J. Stroud. So he's not even a proven quarterback. So what do you mean? And then they had Jordan Addison in the uniform. So it's biased stuff like that. USC independent on Glenn. USC's independent to our brand can control it. Man, I think USC can go independent. Man, we probably have to come back and do this conversation because this is gonna be a whole nother one. But yeah, they're so biased, man. They're so biased. And so, but when you talk about betting, when you talk about money, I don't gamble, but I'm just saying, when you talk about money, Oscar, let the haters hate. Fight on, Oscar. When you talk about money, nobody's just going to waste their money, man. Nobody's just going to waste their money. So you got betting, they got USC favorite, and you look at all the pieces. I told you guys, see, people thought I was crazy. I went through USC's schedule. Stephanie, you really think Addison is going to go to Texas? I don't think he's going. Man, let me tell you, man, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to get on Sark. I can go back to him on Washington. I can go back to him when he came to USC. He's a good offensive coordinator. He was good with us as a coordinator. But as a coach, I just don't think that always translates good to being, I just don't. Travis Burgess, OSU, Kansas State, TCU, Baylor. Kansas needs to join the Pac-12. Yeah, I mean, they tried that, but now you got Central Florida. You got Cincinnati. Now you got Houston. Now you got who else? It's one more BYU. You got these teams now that they trying to beef their conference up. So now that Oklahoma and Texas is going over there, which I think is the biggest mistake of a lifetime. I'm sorry, Oklahoma fan, Johnny John. If I come on your station, I'm gonna have to keep it real, man. I don't think that's a good move for Oklahoma going to the SEC. I think that's a horrible move. Oklahoma purely dominated when they was in the SEC. When they was in the Big 12, they had it made in the shade. I don't understand why they want. I understand about the so-called revenue, but man, that's just not. I just don't think that's a good move, man. Like, share, subscribe. You guys hit me in the comment section. Hit me in the comment section. But yeah, so with those coming up, Texas is all bad. No excuses for them. Yeah, man, Texas is, they got a lot, they just like us. They got a lot of athletes up there. Hugo, what's up, my guy? What's up, though? Listen, they got a lot of athletes just like us. Look, we got 50 strong in here right now, man. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that share button. USCJ32. So listen, Texas is just like us, but they got to get the right coach, and I'm going to tell you, like I told you guys before, I only think it would have been a coach like this, like Lincoln Riley, that would make it happen for us. But listen, I need to one more story, and we're going to get out of here. One more story real quick. Glenn, Travis, you on point. Greater market shit. Yup. Hey, listen. And so we got those things, man. We covered a little bit here, but we got to talk about this real quick. The NCAA eliminating scholarships. Let me read this to you real quick, and we out of here. Johnny Johns, the theory is that can get better defense. That's the theory, Johnny John. This is an Oklahoma guy, Johnny Johns. You already in the South. They say the most interior players come out of the South. So my thing is like, okay, you already. I don't understand it. You're right. You border Texas right there. You're not too far from where you, SEC people are scared. Absolutely. I really don't. When I seen that move, I just did not understand it. I had rather seen Oklahoma come to the Pac-12, Oklahoma and Texas. That probably would have been a better move opposed to going to the SEC. But I'm glad they didn't. But that's just not, to me, that's just not I don't understand that. Bama is going to get the best players from the SEC. Absolutely. Bama's going to get them. And now that Georgia is boosted up, Mark, I don't believe Oklahoma will have any of it. I personally, I'll say this. I think Oklahoma is further advanced than Texas and will be able to compete a little better. But we still got to see. The jury is still out on that coach. The jury still, Johnny Johns, A&M got much better. Now, you're right about that. I will say that. A&M got much better. They got much better. But listen, look how far along the A&M is already ahead now, especially with the portal and the NIL. They've already established themselves. And by the way, A&M almost lost against Colorado last year. Just let you know that. They almost came out here and lost against Colorado. I was watching that game. But anyway, that's to all the people that say the SEC is so dominant. And of course, UCLA beat LSU. But that was just a little side note. But anyway, academics, I think, was an issue with coming to the Pac. Oh, okay, yeah, because there's certain schools, Mark, all Texas need is a real head coach. That's all they need, man. Like, to me, Texas is USC in Texas. Their brand is just, it speaks for itself. But we won't win the conference. It's no winning no conference, man. I just don't like that move, Johnny. I just don't like that move. How Johnny, talk to me in the comment section. What are some of your fans thinking about that move? As far, are your fans feeling that? I know the SEC was because they want to pocket their pockets, but pad their pockets. Why would Addison go to Texas? They haven't put any wide receivers in the first draft since forever. But it's not, Glenn, even with that, it's not even just that. Why would Addison go to Texas when you got Quentin Hughes, who couldn't even beat out C.J. Stroud at Ohio State? Why they put him on the pedestal like he's already won the Heisman Trophy? That's my thing. You got somebody, okay, you got a Bryce Young or you got a Caleb Williams. You got somebody that's proven. Why would you go to Texas? Forget about wearing a uniform. You talking about your quarterback winning Addison's quarterback Pickett winning the first quarterback pick, and you had a guy like that thrown to you. Now you telling me you're going to go to a guy. I watched the spring game. He was suspect in the spring game. He threw a lot of overthrown balls. They made excuses for him. But, hey, you guys hit me in the comment section. Addison will go to Bama before. Absolutely. I say it's either USC or Bama. I'm 80% USC right now. Ole Miss, a lot better than Kansas being a ticket holder. Yeah, man. So you guys hit me in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. USCJ. Jay, what's up, baby? We live, baby. That's my twin brother. Hey, listen. Like, share, subscribe. USCJ. Johnny, we love the big games like it used to be, but deep down we know that we have to set up. Yeah, man, step up. Hey, bro, Johnny, y'all gonna have to step up, man. Y'all gonna have to step up, man, because I'm gonna tell you, man, that this is it's gonna be, I've been to some SEC games, man. I mean, I've been to games in South Carolina, and you think little old South Carolina, man, them guys be having 80,000 fans, even when they sorry, man. I went to South Carolina, Alabama, and South Carolina, Florida game, and I'm telling you, that stadium is incredible, man. I'm telling you. That stadium is incredible. So you guys gonna have to play like that weekend. And it's not, I'm gonna say this. This is what makes, to me, what really makes the SEC. Yeah, they got interior players, but they don't have the more skilled players in the Pac-12. But what makes the SEC to me, when you get in those stadiums, the energy that you feel from that noise that they make is unbelievable. Let me say that again. When you go to those SEC stadiums, it's like an explosion, bro. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. It's a Shark Tank. It is. You go to Florida, you go to Georgia, you play in the cocktail, what do they call it? The cocktail bowl or whatever, Georgia and Florida. Those people be losing their mind, man. That's their religion out there, man. That is their religion. And so I think it's just a little bit different of an environment, and Oklahoma's going to have to play in that day in and day out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, SEC stadiums they are, man. Hey, and if I'm not mistaken, Oklahoma did go down a couple years ago and beat Tennessee. If you got me, if I'm correct, right? Hit me in the comment section, let me know. But let me get to this. The NCAA, I need to get to this real quick. The NCAA, let's see. We got 50 strong. We got 50 strong in here. The NCAA, this is a report. Scholarship and coaching staff limits to be eliminated. I need you guys to hit me in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about this. Nothing else to do on the side. hey, scholarships and coaching staff limits to be eliminated from college football. This is a report that came from the they all take their football seriously like we do. Hey, everybody take their football serious. But listen, and this is what a lot of people don't know about the Pac-12. Like, well, let me say this with USC. I'm not going to speak for everybody else because Oregon be jam-packed, Utah be jam-packed. But it takes forever to get, if you ever been to LA, people say, oh, why is the beginning of the game so empty? Listen, if you've ever been to LA, you understand that it takes forever to get to the games, man. Like traffic. Man, if I'm waking up to go to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, dog, man, I gotta wake up at 3 o'clock. I mean to get through some traffic. It's crazy. Game day at Auburn is serious. I love it. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So sometimes, man, people get lost in the sauce out there with the traffic, with this and that, the hustle and bustle. I went to a spring game. I was with my brother. We were in Newport in California. We went to spring practice, and man, by the time we left the house, we went to the spring practice down at the Coliseum, and man, I was mentally drained, bro. I mean, it was just like, man, this traffic. So you gotta understand, you got different things that add to the hustle and bustle when you talk about fans. USC has a lot of fans. They have a lot of fans. They got dedicated fans. But you got to understand, it's different stuff. It's different in the SEC. We'll pay coaches Pac-12. Johnny Johns, my band plays in Hollywood, but from Oklahoma, traffic. Yeah, man. 37 miles to work downtown. Oklahoma takes 30 minutes. Yeah, that means that you ain't seeing nothing out there. You're not seeing nothing but grass and cows out there, man. That's it. Like, share, subscribe, USCJ. I need you guys to hit me in the comment section, though. We kind of covered a lot, and I may need to get to this NCAA. But what do you think about this NCAA eliminating these scholarships? Scholarships and coaching staff to be eliminated. And let me read this. Mandel says, if this passes, only the rich will get richer and everyone else will suffer. Collegiate athletics are rapidly approaching a model where greed will be its complete undoing. Listen, Hollywood. Hey, listen. They're trying to eliminate the NIL. Well, limited to a point, right? But now the NCAA is talking about no scholarship limits. No scholarship limits, no coaching limits. So you can get as many players you want now. You can do that. So it's like, man, it's like they want their cake and eat it too. Darn if you do and darn if you don't. Now you're trying to eliminate how much money you can get and the rules and the boosters and all this. But then on the other hand, you're talking about you can still get as many players and coaches you want. So now you can have as much depth as you want. No more than 85. I mean, they're the most hypocritical. They are the most hypocritical NCAA I've ever seen. Hollywood Corner, unlimited scholarly coaches, boosters. Man, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. No scholarship limit. Might as well get rid of the academic. hey, might as well get rid of the academic. Hey, they might as well get rid of it all, huh? Hey, just let them leave from their mama house. You ain't even got to stay in dorms. You don't got to do nothing. Just let them leave from their mama house. Hey, go play and come back home. They don't even got to go to school. I mean, it's a trip, man. It's a trip, man. So, like, share, subscribe. USCJ32, man. Hey, listen, man. What defensive players SC going after? Well, you know we just got, if you're just coming on late, we just got the Wyoming guy, right? We got the Wyoming guy, Solomon Byrd, who had, for those who weren't on, 87 tackles. He came from Wyoming, 6'5", 230. 87 tackles, 13 tackles for losses, and along with 10 sacks. Solomon Byrd, we just picked him up. He just committed. And then we got the offensive line for those who just coming on late. Stephanie, fight on. The offensive line from Butler Community College, offensive lineman Cooper Lovelace, 6'5", 320. And they said when asked how does you play, what is your play style like? He said, I'm just violent. I think that guy is a guy with a mentality that's ready to come in and play. And so that's one guy. And this is the other guy, a linebacker, Gavin Forche, 6'3", 220. He may be coming. He's crystal ball to us. He may be coming, man. So listen. He's a linebacker, and he may end up taking, I'm not going to say for sure, but he may be end up taking Randall Goforth's position. Hey, man, I watched Solomon too. Solomon Byrd, I need you guys before I get off of this. Solomon Byrd, this defensive end that had all this production, this guy is going, I think he's starting, man. I don't see how he's not starting. He's from Wyoming. Solomon Byrd is from Wyoming. Jay Smack. Glenn, yes, man. Fight on, baby. Yeah, Big Glenn, fight on. Hit that like button, everybody. Yeah, hey, hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. Stephanie, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling me my show was great. Listen, I started this a couple months ago. I love SC. I'm an SC guy. I think SC got to be represented the right way. I hear a lot of stuff on the media. And really, actually, I responded to an Oklahoma fan when I started this, and I just kept it going. And so it's one of them things to where, hey, you got Bird started. Man, I'm going to tell you, though, man. Hey, Brian. Foreman, I love Foreman, Brian. I love Foreman. You guys hit me in the comment section. But we got to see more. This guy, okay, look, because you got the Arizona State transfer, right? Talk back to me on this one, Brian. The Arizona State transfer. He's going to start. And then you got Romello Height. I love the way Romello Height looked in the spring game. And then I love the way the Arizona State player, that guy was a freshman All-American last year. So basically, Corey Foreman had his opportunity as a freshman. This guy had his opportunity. One came out to be a freshman All-American. Corey Foreman is still, we know he's got the potential, he's going to progress. But we got to see where it goes, man, because right now, it doesn't look like he's going to start. I'm not saying he is. He's not. We still, everybody's going to get that opportunity, man. And we all know that he has that potential. But right now, when you look at this Solomon guy, when you look at the Arizona State transfer, we got to see what's up. Are you going to make it to any game? Yeah. I'm going to try to make it to I want to go to the Notre Dame. I want to go to Utah and maybe UCLA and Washington State. I'm going to have to see which ones, but I know Utah for sure. Hey, listen, we got to go to Utah. We need everybody and their mama to go to Utah. You hear me? We need everybody. King Couple, big up to Hey, what's up, Cooper? Hey, man, fight on, bro. Foreman is Foreman went to Centennial, #1 in the nation. Hey, Brian, I agree. That's why I don't want to. That's why I'm careful about what I say. About him because I love Foreman. He has a lot of potential. Foreman is a guy that was committed to Clemson, and I think he even got the Clemson tattoo on him. But we just got to see how everything evolves, man. He went to same school as Drake London. I mean, not Drake London, Drake Jackson. And so I was thinking he was going to be kind of similar to Drake Jackson. And you remember Leonard Williams, when Leonard Williams came, we got 57 strong in here, man. Fight on, 57 strong in here. When Leonard Williams came to the spring game, he said, I don't know who that number 0 is. So he was showing flashes right there. He was showing flashes right there. Don't forget to give USC. Oh, yeah, no doubt. And big up to the coach. Look out for the UW transfer. Oh, yeah, the quarterback. He still hasn't committed yet. The UW transfer, he hasn't committed yet, but we'll see what he does. I mean, he was a starter, too. So we'll see exactly what he does, man. We already got one for UW, Terrell Bynum. Yeah, they do need a point guard, man, Mark. But listen, check this out. So to your point, Brian, we're gonna handle Corey Foreman real delicate, man, and just real. And we know it's a sensitive situation. He was the #1 player in his frame. What we don't want is him to leave and go somebody else develop him. We just want to carry him on, even if it's next year till he doesn't develop. And that was my main concern when we got these players. Like the Arizona State guy, we know that he's proven, man, right? We know that the Arizona State guy is proven. We know that the Solomon guy, we know that he's proven. And that was one of my main concerns, like, what are we going to do? I mean, how are we going to handle this? And then Ramilo Height, how do we handle that? Because he's going to be the rush in. Man, Ramilo Height looked like doggone, man, he looked like a lot of those Hilton recruits feelings are about, man, they're about to be hurt, man. Well, you see, Brian, you see Elijah Winston already transferred out. Elijah Watson, he already transferred out. And I felt like he had a lot of potential. Glenn, this will be the biggest turn. Man, I told you guys, Glenn, you're absolutely right. I told you guys this. I said, Michigan State, you guys got to really remember this. Michigan State did it in 1 year. They did it, and I think they went 11-2. I don't think they didn't win the Big Ten, but they went 11-2, 11-3 or something like that. But they did it, Mel Tucker. They did it with the less, the caliber of players that they had was not as good as our players. The players that we got right now, I don't think people really get it, man. They don't really get it. And that's why that goes back to bettonline.com. They got USC. David, what's up? They got USC. They got USC 2-1 favorite. Utah 11-5 favorite. Oregon 5-1 favorite. They got USC favorites to win the Pac-12. That's why. They're not looking like everybody else. They don't have these little biased opinions like everybody else. They're looking like these players that we got are productive players, and these guys will come in and win. It's going to happen in 1 year. You guys mark my words. You can come back to me. Super B, what's the word? Lincoln has to say his coach if Foreman can't handle it. He's setting the culture, man. He's setting the culture, but at the same time, I feel what Brian's saying, and I feel what you're saying. He has to set the culture. And we want to be delicate. We want to give him that benefit of the doubt because somebody of his caliber, we do not want to set him off to where he gets discouraged and to where he just doesn't develop. I want that dude to develop because it's like we know once that light bulb turned on. Once that light bulb turned on, I got a son that plays linebacker, man. My son is 6'1", 220. I talked to his coach yesterday, and he said. He said, man, the light bulb came on. The light bulb came on. And so now he has schools, Florida State, different schools. But that's a whole nother story. He's going to be a USC Trojan. But listen, the light bulb has to turn on. The light bulb has to turn on. And so once that light bulb turned on, you see, my son got a big body. Corey got a big body. And once that light bulb turns on, bro, it's go time. So when you're dealing with somebody like Corey, you want to kind of be, you want to give a little bit more patience because once that light bulb turned on, a player his caliber, his body frame, his stature, you guys hit me on Instagram, USCJ32. I got a picture of him and Ramilo Height standing next to each other, and them two dudes look like some beasts, man. Corey they just look incredible. So I see the future for Corey. So we want to be delicate with that. We don't want to just make them feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, we do gotta say, I feel you, bro. We gotta set the culture. We gotta get it popping. We gotta get it cracking, and we gotta make sure we got some discipline in place to where somebody like Corey is going to abide by the rules and then be able to develop as well. How many more big boys do you think we need? Listen, I want them other two offensive linemen, the one from Tennessee, I want the one from Oregon, and Corey gonna break out. J Smack. For sure. Hey, he gonna break out. He gonna break out. But I want the Tennessee offensive lineman. And so, we got the JUCO offensive lineman for Butler. We got the Wyoming guy now. Solomon Byrd should start in front of Nick Figueroa. I just got to see how this defense is gonna be set up, man. I'm still trying to figure out how this how the defense. You got the rush in. I mean, it's kind of. Yeah, my son gonna be a Trojan, man. I talked to him about that last night, but we'll see. They haven't given no letters yet, but he got some letters coming from other colleges, man. But we're gonna talk about that another time. Hey, Damani, best QB, Damani or that transfer. Yeah, hey, I want Damani to get healthy. Hey, if Damani get healthy, I think he's the best corner on the team, man. I told you guys the other day, you seen what he did when he went down to the Texas and beat that team. They beat that team. Modern Day went down there and how he broke on that ball. Damani instincts is ridiculous. Damani instincts is like, it's unreal. So listen, if Damani's healthy, I'm picking Damani and I'm going to pick Mekhi Blackman, the Colorado transfer. Those are going to be the two cornerbacks. And don't forget, we got Mekhi Blackman didn't play in the spring game. He didn't play. Him and Xavier Alford. I'm going to pick Kalen Bullock. He's going to be the safety. I'm going to pick Xavier Alford, transfer from Texas. Man, Damani, hey, J Smack, Damani has it all, man. I mean, all you got to do is look at him. I mean, you can't say that for everybody. All you got to do is look at him. You can tell it's go time with him. But Figueroa's a player. Yeah, I love Solomon too, man, but Figueroa's a player. So we're going to see, man. And then you got Elijah Watts in that transfer. But then you got to think Solo, man. What we got? They move him from linebacker to defensive end. So we got it's some stuff, man. We gotta try to figure out, man. We got so much going on right now. We building depth. I mean, some of these cats, man, seem like they get lost in the sauce, but we don't want them to get lost in the sauce. We want them just to be good depth players. They're going to play. They are going to play the DNs. Yeah. So we gotta figure this out, man. You guys hit me in the comments. What's your son choose? Man, my son ain't choosing no Alabama, man. My son know what time. I talked to him last night. Now, he had Florida State. He had a couple other schools. He had a couple other schools up there yesterday, man, doing his thing. And, man, my son just turned 16. He's 6'1", 220, plays linebacker. But I'm not going to get into that right now. But he ain't. I already told him it's going to be USC. We already know what time it was. But anyway, check this out. I need you guys to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. You got to try to get me riled up. You say Alabama. Man, I can't. You almost got my check. Man, you got my... Alabama, man, what? Hey, like, share, subscribe. USCJ32 on Instagram, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We went over some stuff, man. Look, man, we 53 minutes into this thing. 55 people on, man. Y'all sleep on Max? Nah, I ain't sleeping on Max. But see, they gonna play 5D. They gonna play about J Smack. They gonna play about 5. So you got Xavier, you got Max. You got Bullock, that's 3, and then you got Mekhi Blackman, and then I'm gonna have Damani. That's 5. If it can go like that. If it's not Damani, I'm gonna go with John Jackson. John Jackson? I'm gonna go with him. So you tell me what you think. You guys can win the Pac-12 at the O-line. I know we can. Hey, Johnny, I appreciate you, Oklahoma fan. Don't forget, Johnny, hit me up on Instagram. USCJ32, and we're gonna do a collaboration. But listen, the Willer Diller. Where is that fat dude? Oklahoma, maybe. Which dude? I'm not sure which guy you're talking about from Oklahoma. You got to give me his name. I'm not sure you're talking about. But listen, we 54 minutes strong. We 54 people in the chat right now. Man, we going hard. Man, I could probably be on here for about another 3 hours, man, but we gonna shut it down. Hey, how often, you guys hit me in the comment section, how often do you guys want this live? How often? The Willard. I'll find, okay, Willard, the Willard, Dillard. How often do you want this live? How often do you want this live? Once a week? Twice a week? Stephanie, keep hey, fight on, Stephanie. Fight on. If we go 11-1, hey, listen, and I heard the guy say that on TV the other day. If we go 11-1, Oscar, shout out. Hey, if we go 11-1, we can actually still make the playoffs. For example, let me give you an example. Even if we lose against a Notre Dame, I'm not saying we are. Lincoln Riley seems to think our O-line. Listen, I talked about that in the video. Lincoln Riley does, listen, our O-line, and he knows O-lines. He's been around good O-lines. Our O-line is a good O-line, and he said this is an experienced one. Matter of fact, I think in one of his press conferences, he said he was surprised about the O-line play. And he said that's one of the actual more experienced, you should try and do your show at least twice a week. Yeah, I'll post now, Stephanie. I'll post twice a week now, but I'm going to try to go live. I think we're getting to that level now to where I'm going to have to start going live twice a week. We got to start going live twice a week so we can have a dialogue, we can have a conversation, because a lot of things come out in the open. Live 2 to 3 times. That's what it is then. Mark, live 2 to 3 times, at least twice, and then just one regular news and note items, not items for the week, man. So listen, we almost in, hour in. For sure. USC chosen 16. Ramp it up when when the season start, man. Hey, you might have me live every day. Hey, I mean, it's gonna be real go time in the season start. I mean, you might have me live 3 times a day for the season. We just trying to get to the season right now. We got some items coming in, and with this portal, let me ask you guys this, and I'm about to get out of here. It's like this portal thing has literally. Don't think you get out of breath. You must. Hey man, I run, man. Hey, listen, I try to get my run on, man. I ran almost 2 miles a day. Hey, listen, and I get my lift on too. Okay, I get my lift on too. I ain't out of breath yet, man. I did do a little sports back in the day, but listen, it seems like this portal, but with the portal thing, it's like it's national. Somebody just take Stephanie. You took the words right out of my mouth. It seems like it's National Signing Day all over again. It's like we got it in January, right? Or we got it in December, then we got it in February. But it's like it never stopped. It's like this thing has been ongoing. I have never in my life seen anything where we able to just keep this thing really going on and on and on. I mean, how in the world? But I will say this. Do you think Nico? Man, I like Malachi, man. I like Malachi, then I got Nico. Let me tell you, not talking Jay Smack, let me tell you about this. Because Archie Manning is so overrated. I don't even, man, look. I got Malachi first, our quarterback committed. I got Nico, and maybe Archie Manning. But I watched the game on ESPN this year with Archie Manning. I seen him throw 3 picks in the game. Did you guys see that on ESPN? To me, he's overrated. I just think that's his name, man. If Bama fan, if you're still on here, hey, don't get him. You don't want him. I don't think he'd be good. That's my opinion. You guys call me crazy, say whatever you want, but I know what I see. I seen him throw 3 picks in the game. I can't remember if they were playing against a Florida team or what. But I like Malachi, Nico up there though. Nico a baller. Matter of fact, my brother, I think it was my brother, he sent me something about Nico the other day. I said, man, yeah, but our quarterback a little better. But Nico looked like Nico was the real deal, man. So I'm not gonna discredit Nico. But I got Malachi, then Nico. But listen. The LSU game is in. Yeah, we don't play LSU this year. I'm going to be at that game too, by the way. I used to live in Vegas for 4 years, so quite a bit of my family's out there. My pop's out there. So I'm going to that game. I'm getting everything ready for that game. I'm going to be at the LSU game next year. Not this year, next year. Hey, it's going down. I take Nelson over. Hey, Johnny, that's real talk. I don't know, man. You guys watch Manning play, watch Nelson play. You guys tell me what you think. Nico goes to my. Oh yeah, no doubt. Didn't he just transfer? He just transferred to Poly, I think, didn't he? Nico just transferred to Poly, right? Yeah, Malachi. Yeah. So Nelson over Manning. It's not even close, man. It's not even a conversation to have. Nelson over Manning all day. Nelson over Manning all day. Listen, I can't believe we've been on here for an hour. 59 minutes and 56 seconds. So listen, man, I'm about to get out of here. Those are things we covered, man. I enjoyed everybody. Listen, I thank everybody for the support. This thing is continue to moving and grooving from Downey. Yeah. Man, it's so overrated, Glenn. You right, bro. Yeah, he's originally. Yeah. Okay, from Long Beach. All right, thank you, Stephanie, David, J-Mac, Glenn, the Wheeler Dealer, David, Debo, everybody. Hey, I appreciate everybody, man. We're going to come back. This is my second live this week, so we may end up hitting it. We may end up hitting it on Monday. Holler back at me. Continue to fight on. If I come back with some news, though, you know I'm coming back. Fight on. Continue to support. Like, share, subscribe. Hit me on Instagram, USCJ32. Fight on.